Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? So sorry that it's taken so long to get this thing started. I can be to blame, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the results of season 9 and how excited we are to see how everybody did. How's everybody feeling? Hopefully you guys are doing well this fine Thursday evening. I am your host and your graphic artist for the RTG Global series, and I am joined by none other than the T.O. God himself. We got Rigz on the mic with me, so I'm just gonna give it to him real quick.
I'll stay here was goody with it, man, guys. You know what I'm saying? We took a little bit to get this started. I ain't gonna lie, it took a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I was doing the extra stuff with like other side graphics, thinking I had to show the notable wins too, but that was only notes for just the discussion. So I was doing the extra work and it's kind of combined. It's all right. We got it together now, and
getting the current PR results actually took a little bit of time. I'm not gonna lie. It took almost 2 hours for me and Chili to cultivate everything. He was supposed to be over here to give you guys the results on notable wins, but instead I will be doing that. I will be covering the notable wins. I will be covering placement points and all that. We did these yesterday. I didn't rehearse shit. I didn't rehearse stuff. My fault. I didn't rehearse stuff. You know, I'm just reading off of what the paper has to show. We went back to view previous results. You could tell straight off the bat, like there are certain results that could have been better, and then there are results that may have been worse if other people decided to participate. Again, 3 is the bare minimum, right? 3 is the bare minimum to make it. But depending on how you do, it could place you on the PR, and how high on the PR depends on your results and your performance. People seem to forget that the only thing that we be counting is placements. Placements is not the only thing that matters. Placements determines your value as a person. Like if someone beats you, then your placements determine your value. It doesn't determine like the end all be all. Again, people can farm you, you know, and there's a lot of farming in this PR. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Wait, did the bot not give Dash's thing? Okay, hold on. Let me just fix that real quick. This Dash gonna give you some respect on your name, Dash. There you go. No, wait, is it just 99 Dash, or is it? Yeah, that should be right now. There we go. That should be right. Let's go. No problem, Dash. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you, everybody was chatted so far. 99 Dash, KDK, SMG Villager. Let's see. Rigz, when you was talking, asking about the questions and whatnot. But that's everybody I've seen in chat so far. We're gonna get this started right away, shall we? Start with number 10, if you're ready.
Yes, sir. All right, so yeah, the 10th place we got.
Deadly shot.
That wasn't a drum roll, by the way, guys. But anyway, yeah, we got Deadly Shock with 17 points. So the thing is, with Deadly, so I'm pretty sure, like from where he was going and how often he participated, and he wasn't really trying to get results per se. Like he was just, I think he was just playing to play. But from his current results and where he stands right now, he got 17 points. He didn't barely make the cut. He kind of, everyone below him from 10th kind of like it wasn't matching the amount of battle points that he had in comparison. So people were close when it came down to placement points, but his results were better than the others. So he has 1 win on Princess Knight from the first one that he entered, right?
Okay.
And then he has results on, let's see, Hold on, let me pull this up again. And he has results on Zachi or Zacho.
Shochi.
And yeah, so Road to Greatness number 90. He beat Princess Knight. Princess Knight actually accumulated enough placement points to count as value. Like him beating her is it added to his revenue points. And then for End of the Road number 9, beating Zacho. Yeah, that also my bad if I'm butchering the name, but and also that accumulated about like I think around 5-6 points for him to make enough for him to add it to the placement points. So those placement points was like around 7. You have around 7 placement points, and then these 2 wins for Princess Knight and Zachi added up extra for him to make the cut for 17 points in total. But that's pretty much it. He only has 1 win on both of them, and if he had more, he would actually accumulate more points. But I think it was. I'm gonna go off a limb here and say, oh, it's due to activity. It's lack of activity, you know. But there are some where he did fall flat. He didn't get top 8, but yeah, the 2 that he did get top 8 were pretty important. So, on top of that is the notable wins. And
Okay.
who's next?
Next, we gonna have. Oh, hey, Utopia. Welcome to the stream. Hey, guys.
Yeah, welcome.
Let's see. Welcome. Ready for number 9? Let's go. Drum roll, please. We got Cuatro.
Yeah, Quattro. Yeah, so Quattro's relatively new to the PR. Obviously, he's been entering for about like 3 seasons now, I believe. But yeah, Quattro is relatively new when it comes down to the PR. Uses Scizor now as the Scizor main, secondary Mewtwo, or probably dual mains both of them. I don't know really, but all I do know is that he gets results with both of these characters. So with Quattro, he has notable wins on Zachi, on RCG number 83, and then 85, and then 87. So basically, he was farming Zachi for battle points. Yeah, she was the only one that he was consistently beating, or just beat in general. For placement points, he had like a couple 4th places, as you guys could see for the placements. And the people that he beat, they were significant, but not any of value. It was Zachi was the only one that was of value. Again, we don't know who has value and who doesn't until at the end of the season. That's when we bring in all the points. So, don't think, hey, I could just go to losers and I could farm this. You can't. That's just not gonna work. Like sometimes it's just not gonna, unless you're calculating the points low key. It's just not gonna work like that, you know. But yeah. So out of 3 Zachi wins, Quattro just farmed himself to 9th place, which was pretty good, pretty respectable.
Oh, Dash was doubling it, the points. That's what happened.
Yeah. End of the Road doesn't. It's not really double. We just add an extra point there. We add an extra point to placements, but it doesn't add an extra point to battle points. Just placement points, because placements again determine your value. So, but like anyway,
Absolutely.
8th. We get a
8th place. Got 8th place coming up. You're just now joining the chat. Utopia, you made it on 8th place. Let's go.
Hold on. Let him take this in. I gotta see his reaction.
Let's
We're
go.
gonna let him take this in real quick. How you feel, Utopia? Before I explain, how you feel? You feel right?
They stunned silence. I don't know. Ayo. Love to see it.
It's like, ayo.
Ayo.
Yeah.
Think I'm about to shed tears. Let's go. I think because the second half made Utopia. at least from what I saw, because they had the results like we see on here. 4th place in the R2G 89. Then they had 5th place in 88, 90, and in the road 9. So like once the last couple brackets came in, it was like, oh, the season about to be over. Bet I'm gonna hop in number 88 and just try to do my best from then on. And that Lucario and Blaziken combo was moving. I actually fought them at least once when I was playing a couple brackets, so I know firsthand Utopia was moving.
Yeah, yo, it's actually crazy though. Like, yeah, he wanted to be on the PR. He actually asked me. He was like, "What do I have to do to get on the PR?" And I was like, "If you," he answered 88, and then he told me he's available to enter more now. So I was like, "Okay, cool. If you enter 89, 90, and end of the road, it helps accumulate your points. So, like, at least we can have you somewhere there." I didn't know where up until after we were done calculating the results, but yeah, he ended up being 8th. You know, so
Crazy.
I'll read the wins right now. Man's got
yeah.
Man's got W's on KTK, PETA guy, 99 dash, and then PETA guy again in end of the road. So it's 2 on PETA guy, 1 on KTK, and 1 on 99 dash. So
that definitely would do it.
That'll definitely solidify you. So yeah, he said he won against me and got but like
farmed.
no, he didn't farm KT.
No, I didn't farm. I'm just joking.
I don't think he farmed anybody besides PETA guy. Maybe he probably farmed PETA guy and that was it. But like that win on KTK actually like I think if he didn't beat KTK he wasn't gonna get 8th. I think he would have got 9th. He probably would have got 9th, and Quattro would have beat him. But yeah, I mean, it happens, you know. That was like because like you know, I'm not gonna say KTK's points, but like he's worth a lot of points. He's worth a lot of points. Let's see. All right, we can move on to the next one.
All right, Photoshop. Let's go. Next one we have Shochi Papalo. Or Shochi.
Yep. Shochi Papalo.
She just kind of said, "I want the whole name, please, thank you."
Yeah, he's low-key beat Utopia by 1 point, bro.
1. That's why I just noticed that as well.
Point, bro. 1 point was crazy. No, it's because Zochi did well her first half. She did really good her first half. You know, and there was in the beginning of season 9, she was farming U90. She was farming U99. Like I don't know what to tell you. I like that actually helped her accumulate a lot of points. So Zachi had here's the thing. Nanners also accumulated enough points to be relevant as value. So his value point was worth 1, and 99 dash value is just know 99 dash is worth points. I'm not gonna say how many, but they beat 99 dash twice and Princess Knight twice. Nanners as well once. So at some point, Dash was getting farmed and Princess Knight was getting farmed. But like all these points accumulated, especially with the activity that Zochi had, she collected enough points to be relevant towards mainly placement points. So her battle points didn't really add up as much as the placement points. Does that make sense? So like basically out of activity and getting 5th on a consistent basis at one point, you know what I'm saying? That collected enough points for her to be above Utopia.
I was listening, but it kind of went out the other side. But as long as they understand.
Nanners at the beginning, he got top 8 like around 3 times. around 3 times. Like he reached the bare minimum to count as battle points. You know, because like if we so so the thing is like when it comes down to activity for top 8, if you don't reach the bare minimum of 3 for top 8, then we have to go down to the secondary thing, which is participation points. Every other PR before this was like, oh, they top 8'd 3 times, at least 3 times, or more than 3, and they are worth these amount of points, and it just so happens to align with their battle points. This time it was different. This time it was like Nanners entered 3 for top 8, and Deadly had like 2 for top 8. So it was just like we had to prioritize Nanners at that point. So if Deadly Shock got 3 bare minimum, I counted him as points. Yeah.
Yeah, because Nanners placing was like they got 5th in 81, 7th in 82, and 7th in 84. It's like they barely, like you said.
Yeah.
All right.
Nah, Nanners was 8. Nanners was 8, but he only counts as 1 battle point. And the reason why he counts as 8 points is because of all the top 8s he showed up in. So, all right. Next, who we got next?
Who we got next? I'ma show you. We gon' have drum roll. We got Peter, guys.
Yeah, we got Peter guy. We got Peter. He's here. Peter.
Peter.
Yes,
break it down
sir.
for us.
Peter still made it, because you guys have to remember that like it's kind of hard to remember because it's been a while since he entered, but like at the beginning of the season he was entering pretty frequently, right? So as you can see, the placement points is right there. He was pretty consistent up until like the later half came along, and like he just decided not to enter or whatever, life happened. At the end of the day, results are results. Like I can only calculate what is there, right? So,
right.
So, what happened was, Dash, you got farmed. You got farmed.
That's the easiest answer we can get.
You got farmed. He got a win on Dash in 81. Zochi 82. Dash again 83, and he got a win on Quattro in 83 as well. And then end of the road number 9, he got on 99 Dash and Princess Knight. So he beat 99 Dash 3 times, Zoshi once, Quattro once, and Princess Knight once. He said, listen.
He's like, look, I can defend myself.
I can get farmed a bit.
He said, I got farmed, but I farmed back though. Oh, let's go.
He's talking that talk, bro.
Talking his talk.
He's talking that talk. Here's what it is. All right.
Love it.
All right, let's move on to number 5.
Number 5. Okay. Gonna go down here and drum roll. Little homie Juan. With the rebranding and everything, formerly known as Comboster.
Yeah,
Little homie Juan has returned.
Formerly known as Comboster, man. He entered the bare minimum participation trophy. 3. But within that 3, bro. Within that 3. Let me tell you who he beat. Since y'all probably forgot. He beat Zochi in 88, right? He beat Utopia in RTG number 90 and KTK, right?
Ooh. Okay.
And then in end of the road, this is the kicker, right? This is the kicker. He beat Peter Guy. He beat KTK again, so it's KTK times 2, right?
Yeah.
And he beat TEC.
He did.
He did beat TEC. Man farmed the bare minimum, bro. Yeah, he said Juan would have easily got top 4 if he played more. Yeah, I told him if he entered end of the road that he would be he would be crushing a lot of people's dreams. That's what I told him. I didn't tell him anything else. Because if I told him anything else, it would be spoilers. I said, if you enter End of the Road, you'd be crushing a lot of people's dreams. And he was like, okay, bet. Training, he literally told me training weight's coming off then. I was like, okay. And then you know what's funny? The next day, he beats TEC, waiting in grand finals, and he's like, so about them training weights. I was like, don't do that.
What you say? He said about them what?
He said, about them training weights. I said, yo, chill. All right, it's not over yet. You gotta focus. You be talking so
about
much.
Them trainer points.
Oh my god, bro. All right, so yeah, nah. This is the bare minimum, as you see. Second in End of the Road, third in RTG number 9, fifth in RTG 88. What made this up, right? It wasn't. It was the participation points. Obviously, it was the placement points, right? But it was mainly the battle points. The battle points kind of like carried him, like straight up, just like.
Sounds
like,
alright.
Like, it's pretty freaking insane. It's insane. Like, say if someone was an O2er, entered consistently, but only beat TEC.
That
They probably got like second. You know?
right. If they just because like you're saying like if they were to only enter like how like Awan only entered like the bare minimum. Oh, let's go with the follow Robot 7. Thank you, appreciate that. But if they like entered like in this example, Juan only like entered like got 3 top 8s. But if they played more and got more top 8s and like beat TEC a couple more times, then they would have gotten carried up to at least 3rd place just because of that. But that's the kind of crazy part about the battle points. The name of the song right now,
Chili, Chili, PG-13, bro. PG-13.
Yeah, PG-13.
Kind of bugging. But anyway, yo, let's get to the 4th, right?
This is the Heart Gold Soul Silver KDK. It's Route 47. I had to like look at the description real quick, but I got you. All right, number 4, 4th place. Are we ready? We're getting into the big numbers. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Drum roll. Oh, 99 dash. He was waiting for it. He was waiting for it. This man popped off this season. But yes, I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm gonna let you talk about it because you got the stats.
Okay, so this is pretty fun. Okay, so for first few wins that he has, right, was Nanners ×2. He beat Nanners twice, but you know that's 2 points right there. But the crazy farm is the Zachi farm, is the Zochi farm.
Zochi farm, baby.
The Zochi farm goes crazy. You don't understand. It's like 4. It's ×4, bro. It's crazy. I'm not even lying. It's ×4 on Zochi. So it's ×4 on Zochi, and 1 win on Princess Knight. So it's 2 on Nanners, 1 on Princess Knight, and then 4 on Zochi. That's oh my god. Oh my god. So like so it was funny because we were calculating these results. We were just like, okay, first half, right? We were looking at the first half, and like the first 2, the first 2 encounters they had in this season, Dash lost twice. Okay, like to back lost, right? And then after that, it was just Mizachi again, then again. Like, bro, I was like, what is going on? The adaptation is there. Like, she was his demon, and now it's swapped. I was like, okay, well, I mean, bump it. So what made up 99 dashes? You're fine. What made up 99 dashes score is that like is mainly the participation points. That's what added it. Like that was mainly value right there, from the constant farming in Zochi to the placement points and values that he got. 3rd in 88, 7th 82, 4th in 81 through 81, 86 and through 86 through 87, which is right next to each other.
I'm taking out the 6 and 8. Don't mind me.
And you're fine. And And yeah, like as you can see, like the placement points is kind of what carried Dash. Like legitimately, it's participation, constantly making top 8. I think any tournament that Dash decided to enter, he got top 8 in, which is really good.
Yes.
This is a system where we have that you have to be very selfish. If you're not selfish, you're not gonna. Well, yeah, 6. I talked. He said I did the impossible and got 6th and 8th. Yeah, I talked to Sheet about that already. I was like, we usually get 7th. Okay, just think of 6th and 8th as 7th and 5th because that's exactly what it is. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is fuego. Your placement points carried you very far because and in terms of wins, you guys got to know that like wins mean a lot. So it's not just like, oh, you place good. It's also like you have to beat people that earn that value as well. And Dash has beaten or has been close to beating the people above him. So now we move on to the top 3.
All right, let's go. Top 3 is upon us. Here we go. Let's figure that out and let's reveal now. Drake.
Yeah, Drake. So I mean, obviously, as you guys know, Drake is
that point
god,
gap.
Is a god chomp. I would say god chomp. You know what I'm saying?
God chomp.
He's a god chomp, right? So I can read you his notable wins right now. Obviously, you guys see the placement points. His notable wins is Zochi in 82, 99 Dash in 84, Zochi in 84, KTK in 84. In 85 is Quattro, KTK twice, right? And in RTG 86, it was 99 Dash, KTK again. RTG 87 is Quattro, 99 Dash, and Princess Knight. And 88 is Zauchi, Utopia, 99 Dash. RTG number 9 was Princess Knight, Pita Guy, Utopia. And RTG number 90 was Combo Sir KTK. So let's see, in total, let's look at KTK's exclusively because that accumulated the most points. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he beat KTK 5 times.
5? That's so much a farm.
Yeah.
Oh.
He beat KTK 5 times. Farmed the hell out. Like the other person that he farmed would be 99 Dash. Beat him 3 times. Zochi beat Zochi twice. Quattro he beat twice. No, he beat Zochi 3 times. I'm sorry. And Dash he beat like
3 times.
Yeah, he beat Dash like 3 times, 3 or 4 times.
That's still a good bit of accumulation right there too. Yeah.
Utopia twice.
Okay.
And Comboster once. So yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, now we can get on to the second, right?
Alright, second place.
Number
getting
2.
Number 2. But just gonna point out that 100-point difference between 3rd and 4th place. I'm just it's a lot of points.
There's a lot of points, bro. Like the points basically say get on my level. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Top 3 is basically where like you're in that zone now.
Well, I will say this about top 3. Most of the time, when it comes down to top 3, when it's in this series, you can go back, you can check it, guys. It's usually a huge gap. It's usually just a huge gap.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, do with that information what you will. But it's still like even the people below them, it's still hard to surpass the others. Like I feel like points obviously determines like a skill value in a sense, like not completely, but in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know, because obviously if people were participate more, they would probably have a lot more points. Obviously, that goes without saying.
Mhm.
But it's like for the people that do participate a lot and do play often, it kind of shows, you know, where they're currently at, which is why I kind of like the statistic.
For sure, for sure.
All right, let's move on to the second one.
Second one. All right, number 2. Bow. We got KTK.
We got KTK, bro. This man's crazy.
This man kind of wild. I ain't gonna lie.
Crazy. He got 202 points. 202 points. 202. All right. You see them placements? You see them placements? Yo, Sheen, read them the placements real quick.
I got you. All right, so we got first place RTG 87, and TEC was there, so like he beat him to get that spot. That was first place. That's first. Second place, we got RTG 81, 82, 83, 85, 86, 89, and 90 for second place. For fourth place, an end of the road 9. Sixth place, well actually it's kind of fifth, but it doesn't matter. RTG 84 got 5/6, and then seventh place 88. This man has a perfect attendance record. I don't think they didn't get top 8 this season, to be honest. I think literally every bracket they entered, they got top 8.
No, yeah, KTK didn't get below, and he didn't get below top 8. Always got top 8. Most of the time he gets top 3, but yeah, he didn't. He never got below top 8. So I'm gonna read y'all the wins. I'm gonna read y'all the wins, right? It's a lot. We got RTJ 81 is Nanner Peter Guy times 2. We're beating Peter Guy twice in 81. 82 is 99 Dash. All Drake 83 is Quattro and Peter Guy times 2. RTG 84 is Nanners. All Drake 85 is 99 Dash. 86 is 99 Dash. All Drake. 87 is All Drake and TEC twice. But anyway, yeah, RTG number 89 is Zachi and All Drake twice. And then RTG number 90 is Comboster, and in End of the Road is 99 Dash. The only win that he got in End of the Road is 99 Dash. Anybody of worth value points, and you know, it's funny though. It's funny. I thought he would farm a lot more wins in End of the Road when I was calculating this, but the only win he had there was 99 Dash. It's because obviously, like, End of the Road is our hardest tournament. It's our hardest series. But you know, he took out a lot of good names too. Like, it just sucks because most of the people that he took out weren't people that have either earned their spot onto the top 10 or they don't participate enough frequently. And he beat a lot of good players to get that 4th place too. So it's just, you know, the only person to beat TEC twice this season. Yeah, KTK is the only person to beat
reconnect. Okay. Are we good? Test 1, 2, 3. Can y'all hear me? When was the last thing y'all heard me and or Rigz say?
He said KC mid. The stream did cut off a little bit. What the fuck? Is it back? Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, it's bad. You were about to respond to KDK. Blue Chili said you better be.
Then it cut off.
Okay.
Okay.
About to respond to KDK, then it cut off. Okay.
Okay, so can you hear me?
Yeah, they should be able to hear you now.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I asked that question mad late. Yeah. Okay, cool. You guys can hear me. Anyway, what I was saying was that, like, KTK wasn't the only one to beat TC twice in one tournament, or just twice in general. I think the other person to do that was Neon Black's first entry, because when Neon Black first entered, he got first, and TEC was at that tournament. So I believe he beat TEC twice to get first place. So other than KTK, it was him. Did Aldrich do it before? I don't know. Did he? I know he beat TEC, but I don't know if he beat TEC twice to get first place. Probably not. Actually, no, wait. So, okay, Shark beat TEC to get to second, right? And then Leon, I think, had to fake fight. Oh, okay, yeah. Then I think KTK was the only one to beat him twice. Yeah, I just thought about it.
Oh, like one of the past seasons. Thinking about like that toss up.
I didn't do no research. I just remember. Because like I know it's not often that TEC loses, so I just remember. But anyway, has your boy beat TEC?
Yeah, I was about to say your boy's beaten TEC at least a few times.
Like about 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, in history, well, RTG history anyway.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if he beat him to take a road to greatness. I don't think he ever did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but anyway, last person. I meant twice in the same bracket. Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, probably. I think you're one of the select few people to do that in general. Just outside of the series, just in general to do that. So that's a really good accomplishment regardless.
Really big. Congrats.
For sure. All right. Last one. Last but not least, bro.
Last but not least, a surprise to none. We got the man himself, TEC.
Yes, sir. You see on placement points? Read on the placement points real quick.
All right. Got you. Them placements are as follows. This man got first place in RTG number 81, 82, 83, 84, 86, 88, 89, and he won in the row number 9 and got second in RTG 87. The only tournament that they did not play in was 85 from what it looks like in terms of the history. And then when they entered throughout, otherwise, well, I'm 90 either. So 85 and 90, they did not. They either didn't enter or didn't play. No, they didn't enter. Yeah, because I'm like, if they entered, they get in top 3 at least. You get in top 3 at least, but top 2 at least. But 85 and 90 they didn't play in, and then lowest placement is just second place. I mean, what more can you say?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fair to say that he just remains supreme up until he gets dethroned, which I don't know will ever happen. But like, you know, results don't lie, or also results don't care about feelings. So it is what it is. You know, you wanna earn your way to the top. You gotta put in the effort. You know, but
for sure.
I'll read you guys to the notable wins. Okay. Bear with me though. It's a lot. Yeah.
We here.
Yeah, so it was 81. 81, he beat 99 Dash, KTK twice. RTG 82, he beat Pita Guy, KTK twice again. 83, he beat Zachi, KTK twice again. Number 84, he beat Zachi, KTK, all Drake. Number 86, he beat Zachi, all Drake, KTK. 87, he beat Quattro, 99 Dash. 88, he beat Aldrich twice and 99 Dash. RTG number 89, he beat Utopia and KTK twice. And end of the road, he beat Comboster twice. So, reading this, right? I can say hold on.
What's up?
Give me a second.
Yeah.
So, okay, he beat KTK 10 times. He beat
10 times!
He beat KTK 10 times. And then, for Aldrich, he beat Aldrich 5 times. He beat Aldrich 5 times. Yeah. Zochi, he beat about 3-4 times. 3 times. And Utopia once, Comboster twice, and Pita Guy Peter guy once.
Once looks like, yeah.
Yeah. Shoot. KTK said ban the bug.
Ban the bug. Nah, we're just gonna put a bounty on him and make y'all fight for real for some extra money. Nah, I'm joking.
You're his most. Yo, KTK. You're the reason he's at 253. You're the
You did
reason.
this.
It's your fault.
Oh no.
Oh
Don't do
my
him
god.
like that. All that, like 10 times though, yeah, because that's
Yeah.
because that'd be how many battle, because like KDK's worth how many battle points if they were like
KTK is worth 9 battle points.
right, because it got second in the placings. Okay, so yeah, not to oh, that's 90 points off the rip, bro. Oh man. You were the reason hitting on. I'm sure. Dang. You know what I'm saying? I want him gone.
Yo, it's the U-turn. That's
you
what
gotta-
it is. It's
you gotta
fucking
beat him.
U-turn. It's the fucking U-turn, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, he gets 4th from KTK points alone. That's crazy.
Dang. Yes, man. That's actually wild. Oh. Princess Knight, how about no to ban the bug? There you go. How about no? Welcome to the stream, Princess Knight. Well, thank you for hanging out with us, Candy K. I'm sorry for losing to the guy that wins every major he goes to.
Wins every major
See,
he
that's.
goes.
See,
You
that's,
should be.
He said he should or shouldn't be.
Nah. Yeah, listen. Nah. In all seriousness, we get it, bro.
Yeah.
We get it. It's like a lot of people, like, for the majority of people that I've known anyway or met, they don't really like fighting TEC. Like, not really like the Scizor in general. They just don't like fighting TEC. You know. And there are a few people that do like it, but like, we're just trying to take this in. KTK, don't take this any which way, but like, we're just like, you're fascinated by like how well and like all performance and on point he's consistently being. And it's like, when we look at the results, it's like, God, like, usually it's like toe to toe. Like with you and Aldrich, it's like toe to toe.
Mm-hmm.
But like with TEC, it's like a dominant presence, you know, that he has with the rest of the like, not the community, but maybe the community, but like just in the RTG standards. It's pretty fucking crazy. The people who like it are liars trying to be nice. It's true. Yeah, if I don't like a matchup, I tell people simply I don't like this matchup, and
Yeah.
I'll bear with it. If I'm a competitor, I bear with it because I take the pros and cons of competing. But it's like, I don't have to like a matchup. I just have to learn it because I have to inevitably deal with it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everyone else's mindset as well when it comes down to stuff like this. No, Princess Knight.
They were 10th in placement points, but I think they had it was 9 placement points from what I have on me, because they got 7th, 7th, 5th, and 7th. That would, well, actually 7th, 8th, 5th, and 7th. So that was 2 plus 1, 3 plus 4, 7 plus 2, 9. Yeah, 9 points.
9 points, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, but yeah, KTK is right, bro. They don't have enough. A lot of people don't have enough stamina to play bug, like deep in bracket. Like, imagine playing like all these other tough players, and then at the end you have to play like the toughest one, and like that person is just like off of Red Bull like 24/7. Like, it feels, and it's like, bro, I don't have the energy to keep up with this. You know what I'm saying? So you have to see it from KTK's perspective. It does get tiring.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I'll give him that. But it's like, if that's the case, then it's way easier said than done, 100%. But it's like, it's either you one-up it, or it's like, you just be like, all right, you know what, you can have it, you know? Because like, he's kind of just like, he actually wants everyone else here to get better. I know I know as a fact, like he gives out as much information as possible to play against the character.
Yeah, no, he's not selfish at all as far as like knowledge and like matchup stuff and like what TC's strongest weak points are. He from what I'm aware of, he shares as much as he can to like to spread how it can be done, like even the blueprint, so to speak. But it's just about the application and just putting in that work and just wanting to see people get better. Because I'm 100% behind that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, KZK, you probably haven't even noticed this when you came here. Because, like, you probably got, placements that you would expect to get. But, you have improved. You've improved as a player ever since, like, joining here. But you obviously, this is just an outlet. You could have used many other outlets to get better. You know what I'm saying? But I think you've gotten a lot better since you entered like 2 seasons ago. I don't know. You could take that as you will. I don't know if it means anything, but it's just like I do the statistics. I see the improvement, and if you're giving it your all, then I could gladly say you got significantly better. So it's it is what it is. Anyway, this is your top 10, guys.
This is your top 10 PR for season 9 from all the way back from April 15th to July 8th, just the Saturday gone. These are the spoils of everyone's hard work, and the results speak for themselves. So congratulations to everybody from as high as TEC down the Deadly Shock. Once again, first place TEC, second place KTK, third place Aldric, fourth place 99 Dash, fifth place Little Homie Juan, also known as Comboster, sixth place Peter Guy, seventh place Shochi Papalo, eighth place Utopia, ninth place Quattro, and 10th place Deadly Shock. Congrats to all once again.
To answer 99 Dash's question, so sometimes when we're doing placement points, you gotta understand that like we're gonna run into ties. Some people are gonna be ties, right?
Let's go off a challenge.
So what I do is I count both of those players as value points. That's what I do. Because I can't exclude one player and then add in another player. It makes no sense. So if they're having the same exact placement points, they both count as points, as value points. So I hope that answers your question. I'm not sure if it does.
It's basically just separating it, like basically what I was separating it at first with like the results itself. Because challenge, like it puts it both as 5th, but it has one person under the other, and that's what I usually gauge it from, as far as like putting that together. Because Start GG and challenge usually like it'll have it, and then it'll have your set count, and then it'll place one over the other, but it will still technically say 5th, but it's 5th and 6th, and then 7 and 8 for the same thing.
Yeah, what he's asking though is like it says as 7th in 2 points. So 7th is
yeah. Go ahead.
7th is 2 points. All right. There's 2 7ths. All right. This is he put 8th and he put 6th just to show you it's another word to say 5th, and it's another word to say 7th. That's why he did this the 6th and 8th thing. But just to break down the confusion, they tie at 5th and 7th, right? So for placement points, right? 5th is 4 points, and 7th is 2 points each. Both of them have that.
She has 9 points because I'll dig into that one more time. Because she got 9 points from 7th place, gave her 2 points. 8th place gave her 1 point, so that's 3 right there. RTG 87 was 5th place, I gave her 4 more points, so that's 2 plus 1 plus 4 is 7. And then skipped 1, and then RTG 89, she got 7th place, that's 2 more points, so 7 plus 2 is your 9. Think about what I just said for a sec. Me? 8, so 1 point. I said 1. Yeah. RTG 85 was 7, so she got 2. RTG 86, she got 8, so that was 1. 87, she got 5th, so that's 4 points. And then 89, she got 7, so that's 2 points. So 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. And then 7 plus 2 is 9.
Dash. He's saying eighth as in seventh. Like
yeah, eighth as in seventh.
There is no that's what's confusing people, Sheen. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's like eighth and sixth. Those confuse people. So fifth.
Why would it be called top 8 then? That's my question.
But
like, it's going to be 2 7. Yeah.
No, we've been doing this for a while. We know there's 2 7ths and there's 2 5ths. We know that.
Right.
So that's the analogy we're gonna go by. So why is it 1 point? It's 2 points. Eighth is 2 points. If eighth isn't another analogy for seventh. Seventh is 2 points.
No, but if you say that because we were just saying that eighth is 1 point, so that's why she has 9, because we're putting eighth as 1. But if both things are 7th place, then even if we got eighth, it should be 7. I mean, well, even if we got eighth, it should be 7th place, which should be 2 points. So it should be 2 points regardless, and then it should be 4 points regardless for any 5th place. Is what he's saying. Okay,
but eighth is not 1 point. Eighth, since you wanted to use the analogy of eighth is 7th. Eighth is 2 points.
Then I would just mod. So she had 10 points. Then that's my bad. Then.
Okay, then she has 10 points. Yes. Correct. That's what I originally had in my analysis anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's basically it, guys. These are your top 10. What thoughts, concerns? Let it out right now. They're all out, because if not, then there's nothing else to discuss. So if you got any questions, comments, concerns, drop them down below.
Yeah, just like disagreement. Yeah, I was just not following with the 2 point thing because you're just meshing it together. So that's the fifth was lumped together for what, 4 points, and then 7 was lumped together for 2 points. So that's what that is.
Yep.
I would just break. I was, because in my own notes I had it separated to make my life easier, but that's not how it's done for this. So that's why I had to adapt it to what it actually is. So that's my beat. Yeah,
we saw what you did with the placement points. When you did it by yourself in your own spare time. But me and Chili wanted to start from scratch to see if it matched up. And there's some things I didn't. So I was just like, we're just gonna go with our method because it's just easier. We know it better that way. And
I'm gonna go with the old method from now on too. Like I'll even add into my notepad file here just. Fifth / 6 is 4 points. 7/8 is 2 points. So there is no 1 point. Forget 1 point ever existed, y'all. From my mouth. Never again. Battle points though is different though, right? Because 10th, if you're adding up that, then from 10 point is first. So TEC's worth 10 points, and then from 10th, it would be Princess Knight in this point. In this instance, she was worth 1 point for other people if they beat her. In things, we got that part right.
Straight off of placements. Placements is different from battle points. Placements determine the value. How many times you placed on the graphic, and how much it would match in comparison to others would be your worth. So for example, TEC's worth 10 points. Why? Because he's first all the time. So if that's the case, then that means he's worth the most amount of points. You beat him, you farm his points. Simple.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, but so just remember, just long story short, there's placement points, which is your value, and then there's battle points, which is the execution of said value, and that's pretty much it.
From him and Chili. Yeah, Dash was just saying just want to make sure it was being calculated fairly. Yeah, 100% was. Because like Rigz said, and like I'm saying again, I was doing stuff independently, so I was because I had everybody's placings, literally everybody that got top 8s, I just looked at all my graphics and I was like, okay, everybody is here as far as top 8 placing. So people that weren't mentioned here, so honorable mentions to Neon Black, who got eighth slash seventh in RTGMR 82, and fourth, it looks like 88. Marks, they got a third place in number number 85. Ado came right at the end and got fourth. No, what is that? Fifth? Yeah, fifth in number 90. Shadow Mewtwo X got let's see. They got, what is this? 8th and 6th. I think I confused my own self, to be honest. I think this is 3, 4. Yeah. Like the threes I was putting was third. Yeah. Third place was marked way back there. All right, Shadow Mewtwo, I got 8th place in number 80. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 85, which is 7th place. And then Shadow Mewtwo got 5th slash 6th place in number 89. Joyful Noise, they got a 5th place finish in number 86. Eagle, they played in 81, and that was it. They got 6th place. Galarjin got 8th place slash 7th place in 83, and then 7th place in number 90. Aberration, they got 6th place in number 84. Devlin Hart got 7th place in number 81, 7th place in number 89. Bird Brain got 7th place in number 81. Lemon got 7th place in number 86. And Dragon Boy got 7th place. Oh, there's a couple more. Dragon Boy got 7th place in number 83. One Winged Oreo got 7th place in 84. And then BEG Mango, or just BEG, they got 7th place in number 87. And that's everybody else. That's all the rest of the honorable mentions as far as your top 8s.
Yeah. Okay, so BEG won the first ever RTG ever.
Yeah, BEG won the very first RTG, so that's a huge throwback, and it was cool to see that name pop up again. So shout out to them for coming back in place and once again in the series. Things have changed a lot since they've won the first one or a couple.
Yeah. But this is what I usually do. I used to advertise this a lot, like just the series, but usually like if I have like End of the Roads coming up and I have a prize pot, I advertise that the most now. I sometimes DM top players and have them and send them the link just in case. Cause if they're like if they enter a lot of like End of the Roads, I usually remind them that, hey, this is happening, right? Yeah. But basically what I do is just let them know that it exists. If they don't know it exists, then, or if they don't talk about it or stuff like that, I just DM them or I advertise it in the main cord or whatever, just to let them know it exists. But like after that, like I don't advertise it like to them again. Like if they say, oh yeah, I'll probably make this one, or I'll try to make this one, and they don't make it, I'll sometimes advertise to them again, because they said that they obviously they show interest, so that's pretty much it. But nowadays I'm like, okay, you entered once or you know about it, cool, and then I just advertise in like main chords and streams and stuff like that, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, I gotta get the word out there.
Oh, yeah.
And I go into Twitch chats. I still go into Twitch chats and I'll let people know, hey, this exists. If you're interested, here you go. Mm-hmm. Some people probably, they look at it and they're like, yeah, I don't like advertising for the stream, even if it's like relevant. Oh, yeah. I don't advertise here. And I'm like, all right, cool, my bad. And that's pretty much it. Like. But like most people typically like they don't mind, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm not really interested in playing the game like that, but can I get like the stream link or whatever? And I give them the stream link.
There we go.
Yeah.
Any stream link has been revolving. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I said any support helps, honestly. So. Yeah. Support
is big. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Well. It's been real, y'all. I hope everyone's satisfied with the results or find it reasonable, because yeah, doing this was a little tricky. This season was pretty tricky. I ain't gonna lie. You know, it's nobody's fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff happens. Most people are not going to be available from a 10-week time span.
Right.
But yeah, I can only calculate from what's there. So. Yeah, good job.
Very true. Good job, everybody.
Hope to see. We need a Pokken 2 to come out. Gosh,
For
darn it.
real.
Yeah, we do. And if we get a Pokken 2, I'm gonna try to get my stream to work and stream my first run in my tournament.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be hype. I'm gonna stream my first run in my tournament, and you know, anybody that knows how I take fighting games, I take it like I obviously don't take it to heart, because I understand I've known about the FGC for a while. I've been involved in it in a while and stuff like that. I try, like, the thing is, like, okay, so Coach Steve is gonna be playing the game when it comes out too, so I'm gonna be coached by him when I'm playing it, because he coached me in Smash. So like back when I was like not really getting good results, but after, like, you know, he was coaching me in Smash and I was playing a lot more, better people and stuff like that, I started being PR players, you know. So that's how serious I'll be taking games if I'm really about that, you know. And for Pokken 2, I'm gonna be taking it seriously for a little while. I don't think I'm gonna be taking it seriously at an end all be all, but in my first tournament, I'm just gonna be like mad merciless. So I'm just gonna be taking a lot of notes from him. I'm gonna be practicing optimal combos and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to top 8 my own tournament, and I'm gonna have I think I'm gonna have a prize pool. I don't know how much, but I think I'm gonna have a prize pool. But yeah. But like, that's if they do it. They got to do it first.
They got to do Pokken 2. So you seen if they have Pokken 2 and like the first Pokken 2 RTG that you host, like the first RTG would, like, with the sequel, you know, possible sequel, would have a prize pool?
Yeah. I don't think I would have a prize pool in it. And then I would be working hard as fuck to get my own prize pool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like it gives me an initiative. So I think you know, doing that is good, because, like, I mean, I'm not new to the FGC. Like it is what, like, I'm interested in many games and shit like that, but take very few seriously. But when I take them seriously, but usually what happens when I take a game seriously, I end up beating PR players. So I'm hoping that I could transfer that type of confidence and you know, memorization towards Pokken 2. Because remember what happened with the first Pokken? Like, I started a crew with me. I think it was me, Twixie. There's a couple other players too. Wait, were you in our crew or no? I forgot.
Yeah, talking about take notes, right?
Yeah, take notes.
Yeah, I was in that.
I think
I was with y'all with the OGs. I was like I was there when Twixie was there, and oh lord, there were like so many other people. That's back when Aberration was known as Cyanide, and there was the other Pikachu player that that I vibe with pretty well, Tangoshi, and yeah, there were like a numerous people.
He was actually a really good Pikachu.
Tangoshi was really good, actually.
He was a Libre, yeah.
No, he was regular Pikachu, unless he used Libre too, but he was regular Pikachu.
If he did, I don't remember, but yeah, I remember back in I was taking that super seriously. I was like, yo, and like, I named it Take Notes, and I was literally taking notes. I don't know.
No, I literally drew the render of Pikachu. Like, I sketched it on this paper I had. And like I wrote down all of the notes that were in the action dojo, the combo dojo. Like I bullet pointed. I was writing it down like physical paper. I was serious in the very beginning of Pokken. I was so serious. I had like a couple of pages of notes from like different combo videos I watched on YouTube. And I wrote these things down. I figured out how to write down notation. I figured out all of that. I was like, I am invested. So like the first year or so of Pokken, I was in there. I was devoted, trying to do what I could do, and like I was taking losses to heart. I was very bad at that. I'm still bad at just taking losses, but something I'm working on even to this day. So you know, the story of Yoshi real quick.
I'm actually really good at taking losses, bro. I used to be pretty bad at it. I ain't gonna lie, but then like I swapped a mentality to like Zen mode, where I'm just like, I mean, I lose today, I beat him tomorrow. Like legit,
Yeah.
like that's my mindset, and most of the time it ends up being that way. But you know, I just I'm playing a little bit of Street Fighter now, and I'm playing Smash and Street Fighter at the moment, trying to balance the two. But um, that's the thing. Like I kind of just want to focus on them right now. Like I was told that participate in RTG, come back, da da da. But it doesn't really Pokken like currently just doesn't hold my interest like that. It is what it is. That's why I was like, if they make a sequel, then it gives me a whole bunch of new tech to discover. So if that's the case, then my interest is back, simply out of curiosity. So that's how I operate. But yeah, good stream, you guys. And I hope everyone is satisfied what they say. Like even if you're not satisfied, I hope you could look at this graphic and be like, fair, you know. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna head out.
All right, appreciate you being on here with me. All right, y'all, that was the voice of the originator of this here series that we have come to know as Road to Greatness, expanded now to Road to Greatness Global, or RTG Global, because it's got the North America side of things and it's got the EU Europe side of things. What's your question, Dash? I can probably answer it. What's up? What's up? I think I've been invested in this series long enough to be able to be here. Look, whoever was top 5, more than likely, yes. From what I know, I think EU is at number 47 last I saw. So I think once they finish their last few in the season, we should be hearing something about a crew battle. And then that's usually got a prize attached to it. I think the last one had, let's see. Could you like to see? Oh, I dropped some up there earlier, Ravager. Yeah, scroll up in chat a little bit. I dropped some. But I would love. I feel like the easiest ones are Hitmonchan / Hitmonlee, like one of them, Breloom, Hawlucha, some like Pokemon like them that just make sense to be fighting characters. All right, but Dash says I really want to be in one. Oh right, you would be in the top. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Rigz to see about the top 5. Yeah, okay, there we go. Top 5 depends on when they reach us. Yeah, that's the TLDR, what I just said. You want to be in the NA team? I'm sure that you would do well too, Dash. So if that's the case, then that we would have TEC, KDK, Aldrake, Dash, and little homie Juan representing NA for top 5. And then well, I'm not sure exactly who would be at the top of my head or anything. Let me see, because I'm gonna take a peek into my server real quick, and I'm gonna look at the top 8 archives, because their last one that they've dropped, the last one that they dropped was number 46. So 47 will be this coming Saturday, and then let's see, I can give you a rough estimate. If 47 is this Saturday, 48 will be next Saturday, 49 would be the 29th, and then number 50 for them would be August 5th, and then their PR would probably be, you know, kind of in the air until like maybe the end of that following week. I would say we're between like the Thursday the 10th, between the 12th of August And then I could realistically see a crew battle if they have a bracket each week. I could see a crew battle happening the middle of August, but don't take my word for that. That is just what I am guessing if I had to really think. They do miss a lot of weeks. It's very unfortunate. He's looking like Aura, Vanny, Chepe, Leaf, and I forget fifth. Were you doing points for that for fun on the side too, Dash, or that's just kind of what you can gauge from the top 8 graphics? I'm gonna look at the top 8 archive and kind of like see too. Yeah, Aura is definitely usually up there. Let's see. Vanny, Chepe. Yeah, Radiance uses Lucario and Grayson. I'd argue. Did we already say Leaf Blade? Probably Leaf Blade. Or Niet. It could be anybody from EU. I'm just looking through their top 8 super fast. Oh, let's see. I wasn't, but I've been talking to Chepe. Oh, okay, I got you. Hold on. Give me a sec, guys. I'm hearing something from my door. Hello, hello. Okay. Sorry, I had to mute for a second. My dad was addressing me. Maybe Plume, maybe Niet, maybe Lycan. Gotta go now. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome for the stream, Dash. Big congrats on 4th place again. I know that you were that you were looking like you were kind of excited in the chat earlier on. You were like, "Hey, oh, wait a minute, this could mean something," because you weren't showing up in there for like 8th or 7th or 6th or 5th. Like, wait, yeah. So big congrats, big respect. Yo, let's get a shout out real quick to 99 Dash for getting 2nd at CEO. That is huge. Give it up for the mans one time. 2nd place at CEO. I'm pretty sure we can call it a super major, right? Especially for Pokken, because I don't think it was a feature for them in any sense, but it was one of the bigger side events. So big congrats to Dash for getting 2nd at CEO, because that's why they didn't play in number. Because I think outside of that, they had Dash had perfect attendance. Let's kind of look right here. 1, 2, 3, yeah, because they missed number 88. No, 9. Yeah, 89. That was the only one that they missed, and they were missing it for good reason, because they was mixing it up in IRL. They were down the Jin Biashi Rin. Is that his full tag? Jin Biashi? We'll just say Jin. So fantastic stuff to Jin, and mad props to the Dash. Just a major. Super major would be an S tier tourney. That's fair, that's fair. I guess we can't really even say that Pokken has any more like super majors, but it was, yeah. And even saying just a major, because just the majors matter so much to Pokken. Majors are huge for Pokken. But that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna keep you guys here any longer. I am glad I was able to provide this stream for you guys. I'm sorry it had like the random die. It wasn't even so much because of the fact that the connection couldn't handle the stream. It was just the fact that it kind of just dropped the connection, because I noticed that it went from like my Wi-Fi signal and it became the globe again, saying not connected to anything. I didn't have like the auto reconnect on, so maybe that was a thing too. Don't really know why exactly it cut, but hey, it did. I'm just gonna make sure I have my Ethernet cable plugged in, because the one I have right now, coming from the router that it's got moved, it's too short. And then the other Ethernet cables I have, one end just kind of they don't click no more. So I just got about another Ethernet cable, and that's just that's all that is. And it ain't gotta be a serious like Cat 8, Cat 9 cable. I can just get like a cheap Cat 6 cable. Because just as long as I have something wired and firm coming from my new router, from my new fiber connection, going physically from that to my laptop, and then that should provide, you know, stability from this point on. So we had that one little drop, but nothing really stream breaking in the large sense. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Darsheen, aka Yoshin96. And with all that said, I'm signing out for now, but definitely not forever. Keep on being awesome. Have an amazing rest of your night or day, depending on where you are. Stay safe. God bless. Oh, actually, real quick too, the mods and everybody, just big shout outs, of course, to Rigz for organizing since the beginning. Rigz is the TO. Shout outs to Blue Chili for being the scoring consultant for the ones that him and Rigz, they got together and really broke down this system for you guys to give us these points and to give us this breakdown that we have now. And our mods cannot go unnoticed. Tapu Koko, Devlin Hart, and Jiggler Joggler, and everyone else who's helped stream and commentate. We have had RPG Frog, 99 Dashes have helped stream, Devlin has helped stream, Shadow Mewtwo X has helped stream. So many people have helped this series, this season, and it's the series in general. So big props to everybody involved, and I'm privileged to even just be a part of this and help since this thing is foundation, so to speak. We are officially 10 RGs away from 100. I feel like something should be better done about number 100. I don't know. That's up to Rigz. But RG number 100, that feels special. And again, I'm glad I've been around for the ride. But I'm going off here because boy got to go. So, have a amazing rest of your day or night. Keep on being awesome. Remember to be kind. Thank you all for watching. Now we'll see you all next time.